welcome to Saturday Skill Work. We've got some handstands today. I've had a couple of questions on my own Instagram from our members about handstands, so I thought we'd add it in as a workout for us. So with handstands, eventually what we're going to progress to is a handstand hold against the wall, but we're first going to look at how we can get up to that skill. So first thing we want to think about is our wrists. So if you've got quite weak wrists or inflexible wrists, you might want to spend a bit more time stretching them. A really good stretch that I like to do with my wrists, I'm going to put my wrists on the floor this way, and I'm just going to rock back as far as I can. I'm going to rock back and forwards, and then I'm going to hold it in that kind of end position, and then release, and then go again. So that will just stretch out my wrists a little bit more. If we're not happy with that, we can just kind of stretch them out in front of us and just hold that in each position. So once we've got that, we can look at doing a plank, but really shifting our weight forwards so that we put a little bit more demand on our shoulders, which is what we've got in our handstands. So rather than having kind of a bit of balance, we want to shift it forwards further, almost so that my shoulders are over my wrists, and as I said, that just puts a bit more demand on our shoulders, so the more we hold that position, also going to get a bit of stronger shoulders. The kind of shape that our body, that we want our body to be in that plank position, is like a hollow hold position. So if we think of our hollow hold here, it's that position, but the other way around. So your upper back will be rounded a little bit, and that's fine. It's better than kind of our lower back being hyperextended. So shifting everything forwards, feet nice and close together, and we just get comfortable here. Once we've done that, we can progress to pike push-ups. So that's going to get us a little bit more comfortable with being upside down, but also developing the strength in our shoulders. So what we're going to do is basically going to get into a kind of upside down V position. So my hips are going to be nice and high, and if I want to start the push-up, my head is going to go forwards so that I make a triangle with my head and my two hands as the points of my triangle. So we're going to start here, head goes forward, and then push up so that my arms are extended. My head is kind of through the window of my arms, and then we can repeat that. Once we get comfortable with that and being upside down, we can introduce in a box, just to get us a bit higher. If you've got a chair, a relatively sturdy chair, don't do it on a very unstable chair. I did that in the summer. We can put our feet up on the box, and then we can do the same thing. So, hands are going to come down, up on the box, so I'm kind of upside down, head comes forward, push through. And then try and get yourself back up. So that is going to put a lot of demand on my shoulders, going to get my shoulders nice and strong for when we eventually take it over to the wall. So with our handstands against the wall, we want to make sure that our arms are fully extended, because if our arms are soft, we're going to kind of fall onto ourselves. As I said, we want to make sure that our wrists are nice and stretched out, just so we can hold ourselves in that position. I find it easier to kind of have like a bit of a run up towards the wall, but if you just want to practice planting your hands on the floor and just practice kicking up from this position, that's cool. So we're going to get our hands in the same position as our pike push up, and then you can just practice kicking up until you get up to the wall. As I say, I find it easy to have a little bit of a run up, so I would take a few steps back walk towards the wall, plant my hands, and then up to wall. And here my arms are straight. I'm pushing through the floor. I'm not relaxing, pushing through the floor. And that's our handstand. If you do want to learn a little bit more about handstands, send me a message and I'll happily chat with you about different ways that we can kind of add them in, different things that we can do, push-ups, walks, all that kind of stuff.